What up? Because I'm wearing my Fight Censorship shirt today, I thought I would make a video about book banning, because I haven't actually made like a legit video for this channel in a while, and I apologize for that. So, book banning and book censoring. So the first thing I want to talk about is the censoring of Mark Twain's Huckleberry Finn. They're switching the N-word to slave or other less offensive language for like the reprinted version of Huckleberry Finn, and I think this is ridiculous. Are you serious? That's how people talked back in those days. As horrible as that is, we can't try to censor history to make white people look better, because that's basically what we're doing, is we're trying to make white people not look as horrible. But let's be honest, we've done some horrible crap in the past, especially to black people in America. And in America, you can't censor literature to try and block out that part of history, because it happened. And slave doesn't have the same connotation or denotation as the N-word. The next thing I want to talk about is that of book banning. And book banning is ridiculous to me as well, for a couple of reasons. Reason number one, a lot of times people ban books because they don't think that they're appropriate for children. Now, some of the books that have been banned have been, you know, the Harry Potter series, the Bermuda's Triangle by Maureen Johnson, which is about sexuality and modern times and friendship. They've also banned books like The Catcher in the Rye. Okay, so the reason that I hate this reason for banning books is because they're just trying to censor what kids get to know about, and that's ridiculous, because these kids are going to find out one way or another that lesbianism exists. You can't hide the world from your kids. I understand the concept of trying to protect your children. I understand that, you know, you don't want them to be corrupted by the world, that you don't want them to learn that there is war and sex and prostitution and gay people, and you know, I get that, you know, you want to protect your kids from something like that, but the fact is that you can't hide them forever. Eventually they're going to realize that these things exist. Now, the second reason that I really hate book banning is because the people who ban the books are usually completely unfounded in their criticisms. Going back to the example of the Bermuda's Triangle by Maureen Johnson, people were banning that book because they heard that there was a lesbian scene in it or something, but most of the people that tried to ban the books have never actually read the books. And that's a problem with a lot of things. Like, people never read the Harry Potter series, but they just assumed that it was witchcraft and evil things and, you know, corruption and rah, we should not let our kids read Harry Potter. But that's not what Harry Potter's about. Let me just say this right now. If you think that your kid's going to join a Satanism cult after reading Harry Potter, then it's probably not Harry Potter's fault. It's the fact that your kid is not very bright. If our children were as malleable as book banners seem to think that they are, then that would be a really crap world. I talked about this when I was criticizing Twilight criticizers. If you're really going to start acting like a pre-suffrage woman after reading Twilight, then you're an idiot. It's not Stephenie Meyer's fault. It's not Twilight's fault. It's your fault. Sometimes people are stupid. Let kids read. Let kids understand that there are more perspectives than just one. Even if the kids form opinions that you don't agree with, it's not your life, it's their life. I get that you want to protect them from the horrors of the real world, but they're going to find out about them one way or another. Books are not evil. Books are what got me through public school. If I didn't have Harry Potter, I don't know where I would be right now. These books, although they might not always say the best things about society, and although they may not always be as instructional, the fact is that they're books. They're just stories. And if you don't allow your kids to read stories, then it's a really sad life you're giving them. So that's my rant on book banning. I posted on These Folk on Wednesday this week, yesterday, because I will be out of the country on Sunday. So go check that out right now. Click my face if you want to go to that video. And while you're there, you should watch all the other videos from everyone else on that channel, because we are awesome. Also, because I will be in Hungary on Sunday and the week after that, I will not be posting a video on Thursday. However, blogs will still be posted on Monday and Friday, because I've already written them and I've just scheduled them to come out on those 2 days, so that, you know, there's always something new on the website. Thanks for watching my rant about books, and I will see you guys, if not next week, the week after.